Hello everybody, it's me GT, your host, and welcome to Timber and Stone. So, there we are again, in a new series called Timber and Stone. This game is seriously amazing. It's for all the fans who like survivor and builder games in one. Our goal in this game is to survive as long as possible. We have got a few civilians, we start off with 8, and our goal is to survive as long as possible. And what we're gonna do? Well, we're going to build ourselves a stronghold. And each day we survive, monsters will get harder, stronger, and way more difficult. So I'm really interested how far we are gonna make it. Well, let's just begin with it. So here we are in Timber and Stone. Well, this is our map. It's pretty huge. And we've got some water over there, so fishing is a possibility. But why did I choose to start over here? Because yes, this car over here, I was able to select a position on the map where I wanted to place it. And this thing is our storage wagon. So, yeah, that word didn't come out as it's supposed to be, but never mind. So this is the place where we are going to build our stronghold. And why? Because it's on a hill. I wanted to have some space up in the air so we can have a good look at our surroundings. That's why I chose this place. Well, let's just head straight on. So if you're familiar with the game, or if you're not, when you press the U button, you will get this little display over here. And this is where we can see all the professions of our villagers. And also their levels. So at the beginning, we don't need an archer. So this guy over here is going to change. And as it looks like, the best thing we can give him is to become a forager. So that's what he's going to be. A forager will collect all wheat, animals, and of course some nice little plants all over the area and bring them to us so we can have some food. Well, that's amazing. Then we've got this guy over here, and he can become a blacksmith, which is definitely going to be him, because as you can see, we only got a level 2 blacksmith within our group, which is actually quite low, and blacksmiths, they don't level up that quick, so that might be a problem. Then we've got the carpenter, and I'm just not going to change him. He's fine. Then we've got the builder, which right now we don't need, so I'm going to change him over to, let me see. I'm going to change him over to a miner. Well, might not be the best choice, but never mind. Let's just continue. So then we've got our woodcutter, which is going to be most likely this guy over here. It's a level 1, but he will go up in his level very quickly, so we don't have to worry about it. And then we have still... Whoa. Well, I did not realize how low our beginning specs were. Mostly you start off with some high levels, but for now, for example, stonemason also 1111111, and that's just not really good because he is someone we need in the beginning, so we're going to change him over to a stonemason. Well, I think we have done as much as we could in this little menu over here, and we're just going to have a look at our villagers themselves. So here they are. As you can see, their appearance changes as well if we change their profession. I'm going to show it to you. There he is, right in the screen, and now I'm going to make him a fisherman, infantry, carpenter, tailor. You see, they all change, but we are just going to leave him as a stonemason because we definitely want one. So then we're going over to this little menu over here. And what we're gonna do, we're going to make them all wait in the hall while they're idle. The hall is something we are going to create in the near future where all our civilians will get together, have some breakfast, and then just go back to work as they should. And then we have got this option over here, which is very important, train under level 3. Because a level 1 stonemason is pretty much useless. So let's just keep it like that. And then we're going on to the next one. So wait in the hall while idle. And we're just going on. And then we are coming to the forager. So he has got some more options. We want him to gather berries, hunt boar, harvest wild weed, and loot the dead. So the chickens and sheep, we are just going to leave them for now, because in the near future we can also, we can just have them near our stronghold and get resources from them without killing them. So that's what we want. Next one. So we can make him chop the nearest trees, which we are not going to do. And then we just go on, another level 3, another one, and that's it. So right now, their professions are selected and the settings as well. So what we want to do, we want to select an area for our trees. We want to remove some trees and get ourselves some wood. And if I look in the area, I think it's a smart concept to begin somewhere over here, because the trees over here, there are a lot of them. He doesn't have to walk very far, and if we are smart, we can place some storage right over here, some wood, raw wood stacks right over there. So what will this do? Well, when he has gathered his resources, he will be able to walk right over there, drop his wood, and then the carpenter will be able to pick up the wood right from here. So they don't have to walk all the way. And that's great. Well, then we're going to search for an area to mine. Mostly, I start mining in those stone areas, which for now we're going to do as well. So this area over here looks to me like a good spot. We're just going to select an area all the way like this and bring it up one and select it. Now this area will be mined out and we will get all the resources inside it. So as you can see, we've got some copper ore over there, some mithril over here, but we can't mine it yet, so don't have to worry about it. And then we're just going on, and if I'm smart, I'm just going to look over here and see if we can find some more copper ore. Why? Because the copper early game is quite useful. I've got some tin over there, or iron, I actually don't know, but we're just going to look around and see what we can find. So one over there, then nothing in here, some more tin ore, nothing over there. Well, it looks like we are a bit unlucky. One more over there. And is there anything else? I don't think so. Well, then we're just going to leave it for now and we're going to head back to our little town. And I think right now there are just a few more things to do. One of them is create a storage, a masonry storage, right next to the mine, right there. And also one last thing that we need to do before we can start playing is to create a workshop. We need a workbench. Why? Because it's a workbench and without it we're just going to die. So when I press spacebar, this thing will turn around. Oh, zoomed in just a little bit too much. And now we are going to build this workbench right inside of this person. He's gonna die. He's going to become part of a workbench. Well, that we always like. Also, we want to build a timbering bench so we can turn those nasty old tree trunks into timber. Well, that's why this game is called most likely Timber and Stone, because we're gonna get ourselves a lot of stone, a lot of timber and we're going to make ourselves a nice place. So there are a few things I forgot, I think. Yes, we also have got a farmer right there in the workbench. He won't be able to get out of there, but just for sure, we're going to select a little farm area. I do not want it way too far from our main castle, but somewhere around here will do. It's a flat area, so we can build it really easily here. And we're going to select a 4x4 area for each version we have. Why so small? Because if we make it too big, that will mean that he won't be able to do all the crops on there. And we want him to work on carrots, cotton, potatoes, turpins and wheat all at the same time. And if it's just one big square, he's not going to do all of the crops, but just one, because he has got no time for the other ones. So this will be just fine. Then we're going back over here, and did I forgot something? Yes, I did. So raw materials, we want to track this stuff over there in the side. You can see it, so now we know how much we have of it. Some dirt, raw stone, and some raw wood. Also, I want to keep track of some progressed materials like timber. I want to keep eye on the bricks and as well on the standard ingot. Well, that's great. Then we're going over to the hand tools, which is the last in the line here. And we want to maintain one knife. We want to maintain 1 stone tongs. We want to maintain 2 stone hammers, 3 stone pickaxes, 3 stone axes, and of course 2 stone hoes. Oh, and we must not forget the herding crook. So now we are ready to go, and I'm just going to let them do their work. So there they start, they are just going to do their thing. And this is actually just the part where we're gonna wait. Yeah guys, we have nothing more to do, we are just going to let them do their thing. And we're going to speed up the game to double speed. Well, this is mostly the most boring part, so I think most likely I will just skip it for you. And then we will see you again when we've got, when we've actually some work done. See you then. So quite some time has passed now, but we are doing alright. Right now we have dug out a huge area of our little masonry, stone and of course resource mine, and it's going well. We've got 2 men working on here. I had placed one of our villagers over to here just for a little while to get some more speed in it. The crafting stations have been completed, and also I'm creating a timber pile right over there just to have some extra storage. And tool chest is being constructed right over there, and over there in the far distance we are creating a food crate as well for our farmer, so he doesn't have to walk very far. Then right over here I did some preparations, because guys, we are going to have a yard in the middle of our castle. So we are going to have a castle yard. And yeah, you can see that I dug out some of the nice little edges we have got over here and everywhere around the place. Why? Because I wanted to make it just look nice. And if we now go to the construction panel, to the terrain, we can select dirt. Yes guys, we're going to use dirt over here. Why? Because we want to have a nice dirt yard. We're not going to do anything fancy, just some dirt. And for this we are going to need a builder. So when I look over here in this panel, we right now have got 2 miners, which are doing fine, and I think we can place one of them to become a builder. So we're just going to do it right away, and there he goes. Then we are just going to leave the rest like it is, and we are just going to continue the game like we did before. So there has passed quite some time. As you can see, it's getting dark already, and I really hope we can finish this within the given time. So our storage is to its limit. We have got all the tools we can have, and this thing over here needs to be built rather quickly. But for that we need some more timber. So what we're gonna do, we're going to select some more timber into the currently in queue. So this 32 will be created out of the raw wood we've got. So it's going to create 32 timber. Then we can make all the storage we like, and we're going to have no problem at all. Because yes, we've got 44 tools and we have only got 40 space. So how can that possibly be? Her inventory is empty, so I guess it must be the tools they have with them. So he's got his pickaxe. She has got her hammer, and just see her do the job. There she goes. Like it's nothing, she's a pro. We can definitely see that. I mean, never in life I will be able to place dirt as beautiful as she does. Just look at that square form. It's just so perfect. There are no issues. It's a perfect square. You don't see that happen very often. A perfect cube, perfect square, is just amazing. And wait. That was strange. It was getting dark, but suddenly the light came back. Well, that reminds me of something. We are going to select an object called a campfire. Why? Because we want to have some light in the middle of the night. Whoa, that was a nice sentence. Well, let's just wait and see what will happen. So, as you can see, he is creating some timber on the timber workbench, and he's doing it fine like he has to. Then the workbench, it looks nice. It's made from stone, which is actually quite weird. I didn't expect it to look like that, but it's nice. And as you can see, the masonry stockpile has been built as well, and it looks very, very nice. I really love just the concept of having some timbered wood underneath and the blocks on top. It looks nice. I also added the copper ore right over there, so we can now see how much copper we've produced. And once this is done, we are going to place a stone forge right in the middle, so we can have our blacksmith actually do something. So also the raw wood stack has been built right over there, so he doesn't have to walk all the way back unless he wants to sleep or do something else. So don't ask me, I think his tool broke and he just needs to get a new one. But we never know. So our tools are fixed for the moment, and I'm going to be right back with you when this lady has done her amazing job. Just see her do it. It's so amazing. I can't even see it if I zoom in. It's just, what's going on? In the middle of the night, we find a person lying on the ground, and before he knows it, he's going to get eaten. Well guys, it is finally night, and as you can see, some of the guys are already sleeping, and I'm now in first person mode. If you want to know how you can do this, well, it's very easy. Just make yourself an adventurer, and you can just click a button and you're in the game as a player. The only problem... Oh, now I can get down, and... Okay, never mind. Well, here are the mines. They look incredible. And there's our miner. We are behind a rock, he doesn't see us. And once he lets its guard down... my English is perfect. Don't talk about it in the chat. I know. I've got a Dutch accent and it's not the best, but never mind. And now we're gonna attack him. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, we get him. No, no. Ah, he escaped. Well, too bad. Well, this is the night. I hope you like it, because we're going to have a lot of nights in this game. But for now, we've got a nice and cozy fire, so we don't have to worry. And soon, it will get day again. So there we are again. The night has finally gone away. And not very much has happened, except this little yard over here is nearly finished, so it's time for us to start creating a new workshop. Yes, we're going to create the stone forge right over there. And also we need to create the stone anvil, but this is what I figured out. We have got a bit of a problem. Why? Because all these things, the loom, the tanning rack, as well as the stone anvil, we need some materials for it. And the problem is, the material we need is twine. And we are not able to produce any because we don't have the stuff for it. And what we need to create is some animal fur, some flax fiber, or some spider silk. And we have got none of these. This is quite a problem, because now we cannot create twine and we are in trouble. So if you know how we can get some spider stuff, or how we can get flax, then please tell me in the comments, because this is quite a problem, because without it we cannot continue. We can not make a single thing, which is it's just a big problem and we need to fix it. So I don't know how we're gonna do it, because even the knife for the forger needs twine, and we can't make that one. So I don't know any way to give him a weapon which will be used for hunting. So maybe I can give him a bow. So that's what I've done. If we go over to the hunter, let's just look if we can find him. Right over there, he needs a knife, you can see it. And I told him to get himself a bow and some lightweight arrows. Well, I hope it works. I really hope it does, because if not, we are in quite some trouble. Because we need the fur. Without it, we won't be able to go on. That's just one thing which is solid. And now we can just let the time go on and create this thing over here. And what we're gonna do for now, we're going to create a nice little hall. So what I want to do with this, I want to connect a route to it, in the hopes that a trader will come by, trade some stuff with us, and then I really hope we got all the stuff we need again. Oh, that didn't go alright. So a trader, they come by every now and then, and there is a possibility that he will sell us the stuff we need. If so, then we can fix our problem. If he does really give us the stuff we need, then what we can do, we can buy some of the twine from him. And then we can create a knife and we can go on without any problem. So it all depends on the guy over there. So I'm just going to wake them now, because I want to finish up this episode, because it's quite late and I have got my exams very soon. My last exam is going to be next, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. Yes, this episode is recorded in advance. Why? Because I had some time. It looked like a fun game to me, and it was easy to create, I thought. And yeah, I still think it is. And I just love it way too much. And right now, I just needed to have some relaxation, do something for myself, and that's where this game comes in. So now he has got his bow, and let's just follow him. Let's see if he is going to hunt one of the beasts. What we can try over here is just turn down the map by pressing the page down button. Oh, never mind. We already see a bar. So we're just going to make him run to it. Right over there. And let's see what he does when he gets near. Will he kill him? Because that can be solving the entire problem. Then we do not have to worry about anything anymore. Yes, he killed it. So he's going to collect the loot. He has got the fur. Guys, we are saved and that's just great. Now we can end this episode without having to worry about anything because it actually worked. Normally, giving him a knife was the only way to actually deal with this problem, but apparently we don't have to worry about anything. And just a little glitch over here. When the light turns off, the old blueprints come back and it gets crazy. So stone forge, just some dirt and then it will be fine. But for now, I think this was today's episode and I really hope you liked it. And if you liked it, please give me a like, because it helps me out just big time. And not big time rush. No way. But it really helps me out. It helps me to grow my channel, do the things I like, and that's what we are here for, to play some timber and stone. Also, I hope you liked the new intro. It was kind of an experiment. And yeah, I really hope you liked it. And if you liked it, be sure to follow up the experience next time, because I can assure you for one thing, it's going to be a great time. Oh, and one more thing. Once we've got a chicken, we're going to name him Mr. Chickles. Why? If you have watched my Minecraft videos, you know. That's it. I'm signing out.